Yeah. Welcome to another episode of the discussion. And you are now rocking with the bad guy CJ Dub and my esteemed colleague, the self-proclaimed good guy.
I'll hand it over, man. Your boy E. Dale, the self-proclaimed good guy, Mr. Facts himself. Boy, check me out.
What's going on, sir?
Hey, man, look, I'm just happy to be here, man. After the days I've been having, the long days of work I've been having, I'm happy to be here.
You having long days?
Yeah, been long days.
Like, you know, what's making your days long?
Reports.
Yeah?
Reports.
Just like that, reports.
I'm running reports. I'm doing what I have to do, you know what I mean? Step my game up in the office and help everybody out and make the people jobs in the parent company and around the country for vendors easy, you know what I'm saying? So that's my goal, that's my job.
Well, besides that, man, I mean, okay, you got your issues at work, but I mean, what else is going on?
Well, there's no issues. I'm just great, but nothing. It's just everything is great, man. I'm happy, man. I'm alive. I mean, I'm blessed. If I ask for anything more, like I always say in my prayer, man, I'm asking for too much, man. I got it. I got everything I need. I'm rich right now.
Food, clothing, and shelter.
I'm rich, man.
You know
maybe not by the standards of society, but man, inside of my heart, man, I'm filled with wealth and riches, man.
Yeah, you know, that you sound like me right now. I say stuff like that all the time, man. And I be meaning it. You know what I'm saying? That's what's in my heart.
You be trying to sound like Gandhi though when you be doing it. You know what I mean? I be listening to you like, yo, who do you think he is, Gandhi?
Yeah, man. You know, it's all about building yourself up, building your brothers and sisters up, man.
I mean, it's like I watch the timepiece watching Gandhi till I'm charged and writing in my book of rhymes all the words past the margin. Behold the mighty throb and mechanical movement, understandable smooth, that murderer's movement. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I'm on my joint, baby.
Yeah, I see you.
Okay.
I see you.
I'm hyped today, bro, for some reason. I don't know why, but I'm just hyped.
And I also see everybody that's in the comment section. And if it's your first time tuning in, please subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell so you get your notifications each and every time we drop some new content. And if you feel charity in your heart and you want to help two brothers along the way, is the PayPal pinned above?
PayPal is pinned above.
The PayPal is pinned above, and you're welcome to make your pledge. It goes towards things like hoodies for the homeless that we got coming up soon. Shout out to my cousin Anissa, who's running that initiative.
Okay.
What about the Cash Apps?
The Cash Apps is there as well. They're up in the description as well.
At money sign CJ Dove and money sign 23A Rick, which we all know is the first time
and the only time
that you can call him by his real name.
Right, my government name. But look, but while we're on this, let me speak to the importance of the donations, man. Look, your donations count. They help. It's not just for us or things like that. Yeah, we're promoting the show. Yeah, we're trying to do new things. But look, it's community outreach work that we're doing as well. And I think that, look, when it's all said and done, I think that you probably will want your funds to go to the community where you live and where you're from, for the people that really need it, man. So look, y'all step y'all game up, man. Donate to the show, man. We're looking for the donations, man. So y'all donate, man.
Yo, that was very inspiring, brother.
It was?
Yeah, man.
It's just the truth, bro.
The prayer and, now that, your positive talk. And then, on top of that, did you realize, I don't even think you caught it, that was the first time ever in the history of CNN that we did money sign 23A Rick in unison.
Yeah.
And it came out right.
Wow. I'm anxious to see that on the replay.
Yeah, when you see the replay, you're going to be like, damn, we got it right.
Yo,
for the first time.
We gelling up here, son. You know what I mean? We gelling.
We gelling. And we're going to keep on gelling. And we're going to gel right on. Are you ready for the classic of the day?
Let's hit it, baby. What you got?
Classic of the day. It's gonna throw some people off.
What you got, son?
They ain't gonna be ready for this one.
I'm ready.
These brothers hail out of Atlanta, Georgia.
Woo! Who you got, fam?
Brothers. They help propel and put ATL on the map.
I know who it is, baby, but tell the people, man, who you got.
And this is gonna surprise some people, but I don't care. This is my show. And this was my
This right is your show.
This was my show and this was my ish.
Yeah, you can do whatever you like, brother. What you got?
The Classic of the day. Yin Yang Twins.
Woo! That is
The
gonna
Whisper
surprise.
song.
That is gonna surprise a lot of people about you. But I'm sure. No, well, you know what? That's not surprising that you would like the Whisper song.
It's not?
Like
Yeah. Ooh, yo, son. Yo, you know what? Classic of the day. Yin Yang Twins. This is the Whisper song.
Whisper song. Man, the hip hop.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, but it's surprising to see that you know what I'm saying, did it. Because look, you like all music. I'm not gonna say you don't like down south music. You love music.
Right.
But to put the yin yang on, I would have never expected you to put the yin yang on as a classic.
Hey,
of the day.
man, you know, I'm a man that wear many hats, man. You know what I'm saying? As a as a producer, you dip and dabble in different things. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I love, like, boom bap is in my spirit. You know what I mean? But, you know, sometimes you like to have fun, man.
Right.
And really, the Whisper song is like a personification of my alter ego. You know what I'm saying?
Woo! What?
Yeah.
When you gonna bring the alter ego out on the show then?
Because I'll say something like that, yo. You know what I mean?
Wait till you see my
You know what I'm saying?
Wait till you see my
Yo, I think when that song came out, I was actually,
You will never get enough.
I was like seeing that in the club, man, whispering it. And
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh man, come on.
I really did. That's a true story.
Hey, listen, that's it though. That joint was it. It's popular.
Yeah, that's
It's
a true
cracking.
story. That was a true story. I did that, you know, when the song was popular, up in the spots. You
Listen,
know what I mean? But
you playing that song just proves you're not the bad guy. You can't be the bad guy anymore.
I never wanted to be the bad
Yes,
guy.
yes, you did.
I just was given that, and I just ran with it.
Hold up. You wanted to be the bad guy anyway, CJ.
Nah.
You have never went alone to get along ever in your life. Now all of a sudden you don't want to be
That's
the
a
bad
fact.
guy.
That's
That's
a
what I'm
whole
saying.
fact.
You wanted to be the bad guy.
But I didn't think that I was a bad guy. You know what I mean?
I mean, we don't think a lot of things about ourselves.
And then too, this is another thing, a misconception about me, man. I don't go against the grain just to be, going against the grain. If I say something, that's how I truly feel. And sometimes it might be in agreement with the group, and then sometimes it might not be.
Right.
So wait till you see mine.
Wait till you see my Yo, and that's the perfect segue into the topic today, man. Look, you know I gotta talk about Donda.
Hold on, before we get into that, because that's gonna dominate the show. Did you type anything else in the description?
No.
Just Donda.
Nah, I just put the Kanye West joint up there, man. You know what I'm saying? I did what you told me to do.
Okay. I just
listen.
I just had
did
to
what
make
you
sure.
told me to do.
I just had to make sure.
Okay.
I just had to make sure.
I follow instructions clear.
Okay. Yeah, because that's a hell of a topic, man.
Yeah.
Your man Kanye West, man. First of all, we're gonna start this off in a positive way. We're gonna give a rose to Kanye West.
Okay.
Well, I am. I don't know what he gonna do.
Okay, for what though? I mean, a rose for what though?
Just for being a consistent artist. And I'm not saying consistently good. I'm just using the word consistent.
Hold up, when you say consistent, that means like consistently making us wait for albums that's supposed to drop, and then they drop 2 or 3 years later. You talking about consistent?
Well, no, Kanye didn't do. He didn't do that. He's not. He's not a person that do that.
He said he's supposed to be dropping albums even before this one, and they just didn't come out. They always come out late.
Kanye is he's an interesting dude. I was a fan of Kanye through
His first 2 or 3 albums.
his first 3. After graduation, he kind of lost me. I wasn't really a big fan of 808 and Heartbreaks and Twisted Dark Fantasy and all that other stuff that some people love. It just wasn't for me. So you talking to somebody who ain't really listened to Kanye like that since graduation.
Right.
His musical path has led him in a different direction. So before I speak on his bad, I just want to say to Kanye West, I thank you, brother, for the college dropout, late registration, and graduation.
Right.
And that's where I stop.
But I you know, building off of that, look, Kanye is a heck of a artist, right? When we talk about artistry, he epitomizes all of that as far as hip hop is concerned. Not just hip hop, just music in general, because that's who Kanye West is. You know what I'm saying? And when it comes to that, I'm just, before we get into the other thing, Because look, what was it? College Dropout, Late Registration, and Graduation was like there was those albums. They were my life. You know what I'm saying? I want to say back in 2008. No. I want to say 2000 and when did that song The Wire come out? Was it 06? When was that? 7?
No, don't get me confused.
But whenever that came out, you know what it made me think of? It was just one of those songs that resonated with your life. That's what drew me to Kanye. Right. His realness and those things like that about him. He's a heck of a creator, man. He's a heck of a producer. Right. And look, I don't care that people think that he's arrogant when it comes to that and all of that. He should be. He should feel like he's the best. He should feel like there's none greater than he is. You know what I'm saying? So those albums, Kanye is that guy. He contributed to hip hop in a way that a lot of people probably would never will. Right. You know what I'm saying? To the culture itself. You know what I'm saying? So look, I'm gonna give him big ups on those 3 albums, those first 3 albums, and look, I'm gonna say they're classics. Because Kanye is that dude. He's gonna go down as a hip hop pioneer, a hip hop icon.
Right. Which, so I guess we're done. See, this is the thing I have to start doing. Instead of just coming on here and just banging on people like I normally do, I have to show the other side of it. You know what I mean? Like, so that's why I chose to, let Kanye know that at a certain point in his career, he was an inspiration.
He was.
Not so much in 2021, but through the totality of his career, he's done things that I was amazed with. So I would never take that from him.
Right.
However,
here we go.
2021. And we can start this segment. There is a great quote from Pablo Picasso.
Okay.
And Pablo Picasso said, "Good artists copy, and great artists steal."
Damn, that's a heck of a quote.
Hell of a quote.
Good artists copy, great artists steal. So is Picasso, is he with biting? I mean, cause he talking about MCs biting right now.
Hey, yo, listen.
So is biting cool now? I'm just asking.
Well, biting is cool now, but I wouldn't even consider Kanye West a biter.
Just a thief.
Just a thief. Do you want me to just go over the story, or do you want to just go
No. I just want you to do whatever you want to do.
Let's start with the logo. Kanye West has been accused of stealing the logo from a black-owned brand.
Right. I remember that. Now, I don't think nothing came of it because they wasn't, that logo, they wasn't branded or something, was it? That logo wasn't branded. I don't think it was,
correct.
Yeah, so, but still, you took it from someone else without asking and knowing that they created that.
Right.
So,
Kanye West has been accused of stealing the logo from black-owned design brand for his new Donda merchandise, according to the Daily Beast.
Okay.
The founders of Infinity Gods told the Daily Beast, Cheyenne Roundtree, that West met with them a week before releasing a shirt with a design that looks almost identical to their own.
Man, Kanye something else.
On August 5th, West sold 100 long sleeve shirts for his listening event at the Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta, according to the Daily Beast. The shirt featured the elongated Star of David with a cross in the center, identical to the gods.
So how do you feel about that? Like him doing that?
I think, like Pablo Picasso said, good artists borrow, great artists steal.
Man, he's a thief.
This isn't the first time. Let's be realistic here. Kanye West, for all his genius,
man,
you know what I mean, and the things that you used to love and admire about Kanye West,
right?
It's almost like that saying, money shows you the person, show you who a person really is.
Right.
When they receive their money. And it's almost like Kanye, once he became this multi-millionaire, he's become extra arrogant and extra. I think he knew exactly what he was doing.
Right.
He's in the past has stolen beats and rhymes and
Steal your shine on the stage if you win a war.
There's a long line of things that Kanye West has stolen. This is just the most recent.
Right.
Amidst the release of this album, Donda, which is let me see here. How many tracks is on this thing? 27?
27 tracks? Look, I haven't even listened to the album yet. I need to go and listen to this album when I get a chance. I need some free time. My free time, I'm gonna listen to this whole album. And I'm gonna unpack this whole album.
It's 27 songs on this thing.
That's a lot of songs on that album.
And then another thing that I don't like about this album is they're marketing it as hip hop. And it's not hip hop.
What is it, pop?
It
don't have any boom bap. Is that what you're saying?
It's soul music.
Does it have boom bap?
Not really.
Okay, but that's why I said I gotta listen to
I
it.
agree with my brother Sean. Shout out to Sean. I see you in the comment section. Sean states that the album is whack as hell, and I will personally have to agree with this.
You listen to it?
I skimmed through it, and there was nothing really to grab me. Normally with a Kanye West project, even the ones that he's done after graduation that I really wasn't feeling, he always gave me maybe two or three songs on every album where I'm like, yo, I like these joints. This album right here, I would have to go back and listen to it again.
They say Meek Will says it's a gospel album. Did you get that from it when you heard it?
I didn't listen to it. I couldn't push myself to listen to a complete song.
Right.
So it was like it was a skim through for me. I was waiting to hear something that grabbed me, and nothing really grabbed me. So I'm not gonna sit here and critique the album. Right. But one thing that I do know, the album is not hip hop, yo.
I gotta go hear this, man, because if you said it's not hip hop, it gotta be something wrong with this album. And look, I love Kanye. I haven't liked his latest work. I did like the gospel album. He did put out some of the songs on that. I liked about 4 or 5 songs off that album. But I don't know, man. I don't know where he's going with this.
And then the marketing, it's like, you know what I mean. And this is the crazy thing about it. I'm sitting over here saying what I'm saying about this album, and the album went number 1 in 152 countries.
Right, number 2 all-time streaming behind Drake.
So, evidently, Kanye knows something that we don't know.
He's a marketing genius.
He did unprecedented things promoting this album.
Look, all he does is come out with some crazy stuff on something over his head and do something dumb, and we watching him and we talking about it. That's all it takes. And guess what? His album is gonna sell because of that. I didn't mean to cut you off. Evidently I meant to cut you off. I did, but I apologize. But look, Kanye's gonna do something crazy to make you pay attention to him. That's just his MO. When he get ready to drop an album, if you haven't noticed, everything that he does it to promote his album. And you know what? One thing I can say about him, he never even really say much about his albums.
And the album is being met with mixed reviews. You have a whole lot of people who are completely disgusted with the album, and you got people who really love the album. Obviously, from my tone, y'all can tell what side of the fence I fall on.
You don't like it,
especially me and Sean. Shout out to Sean because I couldn't have said it better myself. There was a certain mystique about Kanye West. His fans are diehard fans. They're gonna ride with him no matter what he does.
They are.
For some people, their fandom is like that. My fandom is, I call it how it is, even if it comes from my favorite artist. So if my favorite artist drops something that's whack, I'm gonna say it's whack.
I'm just happy you're not a judge in hip hop for real. I'm really happy you're not a judge in hip hop. I mean, you gonna get us put out the building all the time, and look, ain't nobody winning nothing.
Hey man,
I don't even care if it's 5 people up there. All 5 of y'all lost if you the judge.
But I'm saying it's like, but see the thing with C though, if CJ tell you your shit is fire, then it's fire. You feel me?
I got you.
I think most people who deal with me in a hip hop essence you know, they respect my opinion because they know
Right.
that I'm gonna tell them the truth.
Right. That's important.
And Lord Digger said that a long time ago. You had asked Lord Digger when he was on here. Shout out to the big bro Lord Digger who was on here.
When we getting them back on the show?
We got to get Digger back on here because he got new things going, so we need to bring him back. But you know, you had asked him the question, and he told you. He said, "Yo, I rock with C because I know he gonna keep it running with it." And that's the truth. And Digger is like one of my, you know, favorite
I like
all-time.
Lil Digger, man.
One of my all-time favorite artists. Definitely put his work in this game. Shout out to Digger. Shout out to my whole 6-man crew. Shout out to Bad C. Alpha dropping soon. Shout out to Honey. Shout out to Jay and Team Demo. Big work coming.
Shout out. Hold up. Before we go further and continue this Kanye conversation, while you shouting out everybody and everything, right? You got your media company coming up. You're not giving out the names, the name of your media company, are you? Or any of that, are you?
We working on it.
All right, because look, I can't wait till I see or hear people saying your stuff. I don't want to say it's, jump the gun and all that. I can't wait till I hear people screaming, C-Dub, you know what I'm saying? Well, you know what I mean? About what your stuff is, like your shows and how you're doing your work in this, you know what I'm saying? I want to see those things more. You know what I'm saying? You're very talented.
But thank you, sir. I mean,
you're very talented, bro.
This is us, man. It's Team Us, man. It's
Well,
C
look,
and E, man. We shot, got facts. We got the discussion. We got the premiere of Adam versus Eve.
It's look, you're doing a lot of stuff, bro. You're doing look.
Yo, it's work.
I don't even look. I'm not even in on that. Are you? Am I?
Hey, you can be, man.
No, I ain't. Look, I ain't getting it. Look, I'm not jumping the gun, getting in all of your things, man. I love what you're doing. I got things going on in my life. I got school. I got a lot of stuff I got to do. So, look, I would love to get in sometimes, but look, man, I'm just proud of how you're moving out here.
Hey, I appreciate that. Shout out to my man Carlton Levy, who, I guess he agreeing with what we saying. 3 times, you heard it?
Okay, so let's get back into this Kanye. So 3 times. So,
you talking about the thief part?
Look, he said no. He said he heard. He said.
Sean said he's a weirdo. Hey, Sean is on point today.
Right.
Shout out to little bro Sean, man.
Yes, man.
Sean keeping it 100.
What's up, man? What's happening with you, Sean, man? Tell your family I said what's up, man. Tell your sister, your brothers, and everybody I said what's happening.
Hey, Trav, like, yo, this is a bad habit. You are absolutely right. I do need to put it out.
Yeah, you do,
but I'm not.
But he's not. Even if I don't like it, he's still not gonna do it.
But I'm working on it. I'm working on it.
Listen, when you're dealing with someone and they're the boss, you have to just go with the flow because this is what they do. He's the boss.
I'm not the boss.
You are 50% boss. I mean, I'm 50% boss, so neither one of us hold no weight in here.
We all equal ground.
You get to do whatever you want to do.
Just like Kanye West is the boss, and he released, went on a tour of, you know what I'm saying?
So look, this album.
He went on, I don't recall ever hearing about another artist doing that. He went on a listening tour before the album dropped, which is pretty genius, to be honest with you.
What do you mean a listening tour or what?
Like before the album dropped, he was basically putting on the concert for, the album.
He's a genius when it comes to that.
So that was very genius. And on top of that, now this is Kanye West we're talking about, so he does take it too far. I even heard I don't know if this is a fact. Somebody can Google it to let me know. But I heard somewhere along the lines when he did the show at Wrigley Field,
right
in Chicago, his hometown, that he actually wanted to take the house that he actually grew up in, and he wanted moved in the middle of Wrigley Field.
Why? And then move back out after the show?
As a part of the show.
Man, come on, man. Stop that. That's too much, man. No. Look, and this is my thing about. Well, look, it's artistry. I like it. If he has the money to do it, has the money to pay for it, and to pay for people to bring it and pick it up.
Well, they said the city of Chicago turned them down. And like I said, if you got some free time on your hand, Google that real quick, because I would really want to know the truth about that. But yeah, they said that they red taped it because it was too much. It was too much of a hazard for them to do that. Like, you know what I mean? So. Yo, shout out to Black. Yeah, Black, I can't even wait for that. Like, to be honest with you. Kanye been canceled for me since 808s and Heartbreaks.
Right. Right.
I can't listen to a whole one of his albums. I just can't, man. A lot of people praise my Twisted Dog Fantasy. It didn't do anything for me. I really don't care to ever hear it again.
But see, that's what I say about hip hop. Hip hop is this vast and enormous genre that you just never know what you're gonna get out of it. You may get partially rock and roll and boom bap. You may get R&B and boom bap. You just never know what combination of music. And listen, and by the way, not to mention that these producers in hip hop are geniuses. This is why I love you so much, and I say that you're a genius, and I always credit you. You know how intelligent you have to be to put that many sounds into one track? You don't get that everywhere. You know how many sounds or instruments are played in one hip hop track?
Well, it takes a specific ear to be able to do that.
It does.
But
But
like
listen,
I said,
but
we was doing that when we
But
was
look how
kids,
many,
so.
and that's what I say about Kanye. He just has an ear that he I don't know, he's catering to whoever he's catering to, he knows exactly what he's doing. His fans, they love him, and that's just what they doing. They rocking with it.
Okay, Meek, I see your comment. You said it was a replica. The article I read, they said that he actually wanted the real house, though. So I don't know.
Maybe that gave him inspiration. Maybe he drew this album, the inspiration from this album from his childhood growing up in that home.
Right.
Because a lot of times, you have so many things going on at those ages. And that's where hip hop comes from, the struggle. Right? Hip hop is all about the struggle or elevation of the community.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? So the struggle, talking about that, talking about your struggle, putting it out there for the world to hear, it helps elevate you because people want to hear it because guess what? It resonates with them.
Right.
Community feel it. That's why Kanye's so great at what he does. He know how to do what he do. Even if you don't like the album, guess what we're doing? We're talking about Kanye West again. And guess what? When he get ready to do another album, we're gonna be talking about Kanye West again.
No, I'm not.
We are.
I'm done.
He's a story in itself.
I'm not talking about.
But you can't not give the viewers Kanye. Their viewers.
I can't do it.
Why though? But why would you want to?
Because I'm me. And listen, yo, I'm about to start going completely against the grain of everything. I'm about to start. I actually told.
When did you stop?
Listen, today, when he first asked me, "What did you want to talk about today?" I said, "I want to talk about community guidelines." And he looked at me like I was crazy. Like, yo, are you serious right now? Yo, but I'm heated. And can I talk to the people just for a minute?
Do whatever you do. You the boss, bro.
Yo, let me tell y'all why I'm mad, yo. And this is where we at as a society. Yo, it's so easy. First of all, let me say, I was put in Facebook jail. Appreciate everybody who sent me a kite. They put me in Facebook jail for saying Fat Joe. And yes, you heard that right. They put me in Facebook jail because I called Fat Joe Fat Joe. They said I was bullying Joe. And it's a whole fact. So we with my mouth, man, my mouth get real fly and greasy sometimes. I really don't know how much longer we gonna be on Facebook, yo, because I really feel like really just like banging on them to the point where I make them ban me from this shit.
Nah, don't do that. We don't.
Like, for real.
I know you upset, but look, I just couldn't understand that by you. And look, this is my thing, and I hope Facebook is listening. You know who Fat Joe is. Fat Joe is a rapper. That is his name. And when somebody says that, it's not a bully thing. So I think that these guidelines that they have, listen, it's almost like they're silencing you. Facebook is here to silence you. Even though we have the fans, we have a great following on Facebook. And some of the things that they're doing, it's just,
right.
It messes me up. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, BK, you right, bro. You right, big bro. I said Fat Joe. I said, this is what I captioned the damn interview with. I said, Fat Joe responds. And 10 minutes later, I'm getting a message in my damn inbox talking about
You a bully.
I'm bullying somebody.
Look, what's the first thing I said when I walked out the door? When I walked through the door, I said, "You been hanging with Visa, ain't you? You been doing Visa,
Yo, shout out to Visa, yo.
Shout out to Visa, man. Visa, ain't no shout at your
home.
homeboy. You know I love you, but CJ been hanging out with you. He got thrown in jail. I told him Visa. I said, look, man, you been out there with Visa cutting up, man.
Yo, listen, man. That stuff is crazy, yo. Like. That's insane, man. Like, yo, that's the nigga name, yo.
It is.
Like, yo, come on, man.
I was upset when I seen it. I was like, you know what? I'm starting to think that we're moving so fast and so quick. It's almost seems like Facebook is trying to stop our money. You know what I'm saying? We're monetized, and it's like almost like they're trying to stop our pay.
Then they talking about review, right? They give you the option if you want to have your case reviewed. But it's a computer automated review.
Right. You can't even put in what you want to put in your review. Actually,
so you can't even
right.
you just going.
Right.
You just going. You just banned. You know what I'm saying? Like that's so corny.
Hey yo, son, Facebook ain't been rocking with you since May. You know what I mean? Ever since you know what I mean, in May.
What happened in May? What I do in May?
Nothing really. Not that May not warranted you.
Oh, the officer, the police officer.
These nuts.
These nuts. The police officer, yo, a video where the girl said, she said, "Officer, what's your name?" And the officer said, "These nuts." I put the video in our fan page.
Right.
And I broke community standard guidelines again. They gave me a warning that time. This time they took my ass to jail. Like, but it's BS, yo. Like, for real, they corny for that, man. Like, they corny, and they just make it get me tight, and I just want to just.
Yo, I seen the little Facebook picture, the Facebook jail picture with you with the little fluffy cottonelle guy.
Right. Yeah.
I was like, yo, this is my guy in jail.
Yo, and I'm gonna be honest with you, E.
Yo, I didn't put nothing on your books or nothing. I didn't even know you was in jail.
Though, listen, this
Visa didn't call me. No one called me.
Listen, though, this is how I know I love you, man. My first intuition, I was like on some Orange Juice Jones shit, like, you know what I'm saying? Remember Orange Juice Jones said, start to run up on you, pull around, pull out the jib, and flat blast both of you. Like
right.
that was my first impulse. And then I thought about you. I was like, yo, man, I love my brother E, man. And I'm getting ready to get us banned for sure. Because I was really about everything that I wanted to say.
Right.
Whatever words I wanted to use, I was about to use them. I was about to be Richard Pryor on steroids on a Facebook Live.
Well, like, look, it's a good comment from Billy. He said, now you know Donald Trump. You know how Donald Trump feels. They banned that dude. You know what I'm saying? So I just, look.
Yo, man.
You just never know, like, with this social media stuff, how things are going to play out. You know what I'm saying? I like Facebook, but I think that another platform is going to suit us better. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
I got a lot
as far as our show is concerned, you know, because Facebook, they don't show justice. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like they're keeping us from our bag. You know what I'm saying? That's
on purpose.
That's what I feel like.
On purpose.
That's what I feel like. So, me personally, I think we should go and explore other options because we have plenty of options.
We already exploring other options.
Right.
It's just we need to put more time and energy into other options. You know what I'm saying? Because this ain't the wave right here, man.
Right.
You know, and a lot of people, I get criticized for a lot of the things that I say. You know what I mean? And I ain't gonna lie, like some of the things I say might be a little bit controversial, but it's not to really hurt nobody's feelings or anything like that. I just call it how I see it.
Well, I don't think it's crossing. I don't think it's you should be penalized for not following community guidelines and standards for those two things. It just doesn't make sense. It just doesn't make sense. I see so much stuff. Look, you can say the N-word on Facebook. You can say whatever you want to say on Facebook. All these other things, you can highlight how videos from the hood and how things happen. You can put murder on social media and not get banned.
Right.
So my thing is this: you could go all over social media and find out people getting shot on social media or being harmed on social media. So I say Facebook, y'all whack. That's just to me. I gotta say that. I mean, what's his name? The one on Facebook?
Zuckerberg or whatever.
Yeah, Zuckerberg, you whack to me. I mean, look, you can take away my platform right now. I'm just moving to another one.
Yeah, man. It's coming to that, man.
He whack. He whack for that.
It's coming down to that, yo.
Right. You could have black people talking about each other, beating each other. I posted a video yesterday of a man getting hit upside the head with a stick for being a snitch in the barbershop. You know what I mean? It damn near went viral. You know what I mean? My thing is this: somebody just say something simple as that or nothing, and it don't. You know what I'm saying? So look, and this has always been my thing when it comes to that, especially social media. You don't understand black culture. You don't understand hip hop culture, but you're always, you got it computerized to block us out for certain things. You know what I'm saying? We can, as long as we're talking about ourselves and downing ourselves, it's okay. So, you know, if you're exposing the truth or putting the truth out there, Facebook doesn't want that. That's just my thing. Right. So, I mean, and that's just what they're showing me. Now, this is not something that I'm just, I just woke up and wanted to say today. You know what I'm saying? It's obvious. It's what's going on. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it is what it is, man.
Cause I'm about to start not caring. Like,
well, look, I don't think that you should stop caring. I just think that Facebook needs to raise their standards.
Hold on, wait a minute. Were you giving me advice or were you telling me what to do?
I'm not telling you what to do. I can't tell you what to do, but I just think that you should stop caring.
What about Facebook?
No, just about people in general, how people feel or whatever. You know what I mean? Just
I never care about that. That's why I say the things that I say. But I'm talking about, when I say I don't care, man, I'm just like really care to boost anything on this particular platform.
Right.
And matter of fact, yo, we a bunch of black intelligent people.
Right.
Why we ain't got our own platform? What we need Facebook for?
Right.
Like, how they got such a lock on this industry?
Right, don't we got a black person that knows how to create a social page or social like Facebook or something that we can get on? I mean, we need to restart researching that. I mean, we need somebody besides Mark Zuckerberg and all that. You know what I mean? We need something besides that.
And shout out to Boosie for calling these people out on their bullshit,
right?
Man.
Right.
Boosie is like the voice of that right now because they did it to him on IG.
Right.
And I you know, I'm not even
well, now Boosie go too far sometimes. Now I ain't gonna lie. Now I like Boosie, but Boosie go too far.
But it don't matter if he go too far.
Yeah, it does. I don't think you can do certain things.
Freedom of speech,
look,
man. They gonna do it with certain things, yo. You say something about the gay community, they gonna come for you. If you say something about a fat shaming somebody like Lizzo, they come for you. Hell, I can't even say Fat Joe, and I'm in Facebook jail. Like, stop it, man.
And that's his name.
Fucking Lizzo come out wearing...
That's his name, Facebook. Mark Zuckerberg. Go look his name up. You know it. We want that back. Take that back. I want my money.
And that come from this nonsense, man. Like I was saying, like I brought up the whole... And it's so funny. That's almost like I was prophesizing. It's almost like I prophesized that I was going to jail. Right here on this show, me and E had a discussion about Lizzo.
Right.
And I'm telling you, he was like, yo, what she had on? I was like, yo, what she had on, some people might perceive that as nasty.
Right.
That she ain't got the right figure to be wearing that shit. But if I say that, now she put this on social media.
Right.
For the world to see.
Right. And
we all gotta call her beautiful.
It's like the world. It's like the world forcing you to be a nice guy. Like, I want you to be nice, CJ. CJ, you have to be nice. You can't say anything mean.
Yo, you should know better, yo. And if you don't want to be criticized for that, put something else on, or don't put your picture on social media for the world to see.
Right, because look, you're gonna get comments from both sides when you do that. Expect that. Look,
no doubt, man. So why don't you tell the people where can they find us at?
Well, first, before I tell the people where they can find us at, hey, my man Mel, let me tell you something. I know you're gonna critique me too, and I don't have no problem with that, brother. Because guess what? I can stand it straight, like Migos said, baby. But you can find us every Tuesday and every Thursday right here live on Facebook. The discussion with C&E, man. We the most consistent. You have not seen a show like this and carry on like this in your region ever, never, ever, 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 and you never will, man. Go to Spotify, iHeartRadio, SoundCloud, YouTube, Castbox, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts. Man, if I mention it and said it twice, it's because we're in so many places, I can't even remember. Every crack, every corner of the world, we there, man. Check us out, man. Go stream the shows, go download the shows, hit the like button, subscribe to the channels. Man, we doing big things, man. Me and my partner, CJ Dove, in the building, man.
No doubt. Yo, that was a perfect way to end the show.
Yes, sir.
So with everybody out there, y'all stay cool, y'all stay hydrated, and stay safe.
And look, and most importantly, man, get you a shot. You see that? That right there, that E on that name, that C&E discussion shot glass, that came from blood.
Shout out to Blood.
Shout out to Blood. Blood been working. She been walking. She been tired. She ain't been on the show lately. But shout out to Blood. I want to thank her for this shot glass. And I'm going to take this shot. I'm going to end the show off right now, man. I'm going to get off this show. And Mel, look, man, critique me, bro.